Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Pokemon Red. Today we are going to get through MtMoon, so let's get started. So as you may have noticed, I have a new layout. If you like it, please tell me in the comments. So let's battle the first trainer here. She have an Clefairy, I believe. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use my Charmeleon at lower levels because I don't see a really need to level up all the other Pokemons unless I want them in my main team. And none of these Pokemon I want in my main team but Charmeleon at the moment. So I might catch a Clefairy in this cave, hopefully. And this is me defeating the first trainer in MtMoon then. So I will go through the entire cave, take all the items and go down all the ladders and stuff, because why not? So down here we should have one Team Rocket member, I believe, a Rocket Grunt. But first we get some wild encounters, like this Zubat, but I think I'll gonna skip this. Because there's no point in spending some embers when you need it for all the trainers in this cave. So let me just get over here and get this item first, which is an HP up, which I might spend on my Charmeleon, I believe, yeah. So HP up gives your Pokemon more HP, and since Charmeleon is gonna be in my main team, so I thought why not give it to him. So this is the first Rocket trainer, which has a Sandshrew, and hopefully I can one-hit him with my Ember. Yeah, and I got lucky with the crit as well, so... And I just went up to level 20, so we need like 12 more levels to evolve into Charmeleon, to Charizard I mean. And we one-hit his Rattata as well. And his last Pokemon is a Zubat, which we're gonna burn to the ground as well. Yeah, so I really like this Charmeleon because I've got so many critical hits with this Charmeleon, so I think it has some pretty nasty IVs if IVs was introduced in this generation, which it was not. But if it would, he would have some insane IVs, I tell you. So, yet another wild encounter. I'm gonna defeat every wild encounter, unless it's a Clefairy or Zubat. And this trainer down here should have Magnemite, Voltorb and one more, I believe. So, no, he only had two Pokemon, so a Magnemite and a Voltorb. So, since Steel wasn't a type in the first generation, fire moves aren't that effective against them. But they aren't weak against fire as well, so it's just a normal attack against them. And Voltorb, I'm gonna spam Ember because I don't have anything better. So here I'm defeating this trainer, and I'm gonna go down the corner to the left and get an item. I think it's a potion, if I remember right. Yeah, some wild encounter first. So we're just gonna kill this fast with Ember. Yeah, he survived, so I'll use a scratch, I believe. Yeah. And as you can see, my Charmeleon keeps getting those crits almost every fight. So it was a potion, and at this corner here we can get a rare candy. Unless we get too many wild encounters, that is. So this should be a rare candy, yeah. So now let's battle this trainer up here. I really hate this cave because you face Pokemons everywhere, and it's kinda annoying because it's the same Pokemon over and over and over again. Like Zubat, Paras, Geodude, but barely any Clefairy, which is very rare in this cave. So this is a bug catcher. I shouldn't have any problems against him. So here I was thinking about switching out Pokemon because he have an Metapod, I think. Yeah, so I thought to myself, no, I don't need to level up anything yet. Like, maybe I should get to the 3rd gym before I choose what Pokemon I want in my main team. So I'm just gonna level Charmeleon until I find something I want in my main team. And now we defeated him, so let's go get this item, which should be an escape rope. But as usual, we have to face all these Zubats. But they are no match to my Charmeleon, although my Charmeleon loses a lot of moves, because I have to spend all the moves on the wild Pokemon. And this trainer should be a grass trainer, so she don't stand a chance against my fire type. She have Oddish and Bellsprout, I think. So my Charmeleon is gonna break this Oddish really easy. Yeah, and a crit as well. So okay, so she had a Bellsprout, and I should be faster, which I was, so Ember will take him out. And that's this trainer. So let's head over here. And here there should be a ladder. Yeah, so we are going down the ladder, or up, or whatever. And here is the second grunt we have to face. But, oh! A wild Clefairy. I'll use Ember, I think, and hopefully it should survive unless I crit. Oh, I critted it and she's... oh no, she's burned. Hopefully she survives, yeah, and hopefully I catch it in the first Pokeball, because otherwise it will die. Come on, come on. Yes! So this is one of the Pokemon I might use in my main team. Because of its base stats and because it's a normal type. So I'm gonna name it Cleo. I have no reason for it, but I wanted a C in the name because it's named Clefairy otherwise. And let's face this trainer. So this is yet another Rocket Grunt, as I said. And he should have Rattata, I believe. No, he had Zubat. So I think I'll use Scratch on this because I need my Embers. So yeah. And he missed his Supersonic, which is one of the most annoying attacks Zubat have. And this Ekans I'm gonna use Ember on. I don't think I will one-hit it, but it's a good move to use. And he uses Poison Sting, but I didn't get poisoned, so I still have like 4 antidotes in my bag, I believe, which I bought for the forest, and I didn't need them. So I'm gonna get this item, which is TM01, which I believe should be some normal type move, like Mega Kick or Mega Punch or something. And here should be an hidden item Ether, which gives me back some of my moves, or yeah, so I'm gonna use it on Ember to get back some more moves for it. And we're gonna head back up the ladders, and we're gonna go down here and battle this trainer. And I believe it's a bug catcher, which it wasn't. So he has a Rattata, and here I was a bit unsure if I should use Ember or not, but I thought, yeah, maybe I can, because I just got some more moves for it. So I went to level 22, and he has yet another Rattata. I never understood why several of the trainers you meet have the same Pokemon over and over and over again, because it gets a lot annoying, and I would never have like 2 or 3 of the same type, never. So I just defeated this little youngster, and I'm gonna go up here and battle this rock climber or whatever. And he should have like 1 or 2 Geodudes and 1 Onyx. Yeah, he's a hiker, so he has 1 Geodude, and I'm gonna spam Ember. I think I have to use 2 Ember on each Pokemon. So as you could see, I didn't 1-hit him, but I do 2-hit him. And he should send out yet another Geodude, I believe. Yeah. And the same goes for this Geodude. I won't be able to 1-hit him, but I will be able to 2-hit him. The biggest challenge with this trainer might be his Onyx, because I don't know if I will 2-hit him or 3-hit him, or it all depends on my critical chance, but since we know my Charmeleon have a pretty high critical chance, maybe I can 2-hit him. So yeah, I did 2-hit him. So this was one of the harder trainer in this cave, and I just defeated him. So I'm gonna use some potion to heal up, because the next trainer will be kinda hard. And at this corner the item is a Moonstone, which I can use on my Clefairy, but I will check up some information about Clefairy after this episode and decide if I want to evolve it already or later, because sometimes the unevolved forms can learn items that the evolved forms learn much later. So maybe I should keep it as a Clefairy for a while and evolve it into Clefable later. So I'll have to look it up later, and maybe we evolve it in the next episode. Stay tuned to see. So this is the third Grunt, Team Rocket Grunt, and he have a Raticate, if I remember right, and it's kind of high level. Yeah, level 16. So it can actually win if he have Hyper Fang, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna spam Ember as usual, and he's using Quick Attack, which also is an annoying move, especially when he crits like he did. Hopefully he doesn't use it again, and hopefully he doesn't crit. He did use it, but it didn't crit, so I win this fight. And I critted, so I grew to level 23 with my Charmeleon, and I defeated this Rocket Grunt. So now I have to spend some potions again on my Charmeleon. I'll use 2 on them. And then we will continue down the cave. And we are almost out. There's only 2 trainers left, and a long way to the first trainer I mean, but there is a lot of wild encounters here, so we have to get through it somehow, which I'm sure we will. The biggest problem here is that my Ember is about to run out. I think I have like 2 or 3 Embers left, which I really need for the last trainer in this cave, because he have both a Grimer and a Coughing. So I need at least 2 Embers for him. And the first trainer, I believe, have a Rattata and a Zubat, like the usual. So yeah, we're almost at the first trainer, which is here. And it's a Team Rocket, the 4th in this cave and the last in this cave. Unless you're playing Pokemon Yellow, then you are battling the main team, the Jess and James trio. So I'm using Scratch on this Rattata, and he's using Quick Attack. But I keep using my Scratch, and I win this battle, and he's sending out Zubat. And I'll use Scratch again, and hopefully I will one-hit him, which I didn't. And he's using Leech Life, and he got a crit, but it only took 1 HP, so it didn't matter if it was a crit or not. And I critted as well, so that's this fight. And let's head over to last trainer. First we're gonna heal up, and let's get to this last trainer for this cave. And as you can see, there's two fossils that you can choose between, but since I can only choose one of them, I tend to choose the first one because I don't really care about them. So yeah. So this is the Grimer, and he is using Disable. I thought if I use Growl, maybe he could disable the Growl instead, but he disabled Scratch, which I didn't even use. So I got a bit confused, and I thought maybe I could use my last Ember. So that's me taking out the Grimer, and he's sending out Voltorb. And I don't have Scratch, and I don't have any more moves on Ember, so I have to use Growl for 1 or 2 turns before my Scratch comes back. So it's still gone, but I got it back this turn. So now let's use some Scratch on Voltorb. So that's the first Scratch, which almost took him out. And this is the second Scratch. So now he will have his coughing, and I don't have any more Ember, so I hope that I can win with Scratch. Yeah. So one more Scratch and it should be it. And I got poisoned, but I'll heal up after the fight. So yeah, that's it. The last trainer of this cave is defeated, and we are ready to get out of the cave. But first, let me heal up. And I'll take this fossil. And yeah, he will take the second one, which I don't mind. So let's get out of this cave. If you liked this video, you can always leave a like. You can also subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified. And if you want more episodes, you can always check them out in my description. Bye!